Hi, Mott Community College music students. My name is Allison Swanson, and I am the local representative from McGraw-Hill, and we are the folks that make your textbook as well as Connect, which is the digital portion to your course. I am based in the Metro Detroit area, but I do most of Eastern Michigan as well, so I go up to Mott as well. What I'm going to show you today are a couple things. I'm going to show you how to register for your course. I'm going to show you what types of assignments are inside of Connect, and then where to go for tech support. So this is just going to get you started to have a really good semester right away. The very first thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to register inside of Connect. This just means that you are tied to your instructor's specific account. They can see your grades and they can see that you've done work inside of this course. So the first thing that you're going to do, which I've already done, is I've gotten a course-specific web address from my instructor. So I've already clicked on that and it takes me to this screen. So you should get this either in your instructor's syllabus or they will give it to you some other way. Maybe they'll put it on Blackboard, maybe they'll email it to you, but you're going to want to make sure that you copy this exactly the same way. Mine looks different than yours, so don't copy this one down, but you'll get it from your instructor. Once you follow that, it will take you to a screen that looks like this. You're going to see your instructor's name here, and that's how you know you're getting into the right class. So what I'm going to click now is Register Now. So the very first thing it asks you to do is simply your email address. You can use your Mott email address or just any email address that you're going to remember. I'm just going to make one up. In the next page, this is where you are either going to enter the registration code that came inside of your book. Now, there are basically two ways you can get access. You can get access through the package in the bookstore, and you'll have to do that, honestly, if you have financial aid, just because we don't have a way to take financial aid in this page. But the registration code is at the end, or it should be in the very back of your book, I believe, and it's like a scratch-off lottery ticket. That's where you'll put this code in right here. Let's say you want to go all digital and you want to buy access online. You can just click Buy Online, and then it will ask for your credit card information. Or let's say you don't have the money right now, you're either waiting for financial aid, for some reason you cannot pay for it today or have a registration code. You can try before buying, and it's called Courtesy Access. Courtesy Access actually lasts for 2 weeks and you get it for free, but it will eventually kick you out. It will save your work, but you will not be able to get back in if you do not upgrade to full access by either entering your credit card information or getting the registration code. So I'm going to show you how that works today. Basically, we're just going to skip the payment part and we're just going to go straight to Courtesy Access. It's going to say, okay, I'm registering for 2 weeks of this text. Okay. And then here, this is basically just like anytime you register for Amazon for the first time, it's going to ask you to re-enter your username, make up a password, tell us a little bit about your school, and then make a security question. So I'm going to click do that. I'm going to make up a password. If I was in class with you, I would actually have one of the students do this. The United States, I'm going to be at, we'll say, Mott Community College in Flint. And what's my favorite city? Detroit. And then you just have to click accept our terms and complete my registration. And that's it. That's how easy you're in. And this looks the exact same way if you actually paid by using your code or just by using a credit card. So from here, I can see all of the different things that are going to be inside my class. Right here, I see my homework. And here, I see my ebook. So I can see what's coming up. It'll tell me the due date, it will tell me the status, and it'll tell me how many attempts I have. And I can see on all these folders kind of my work throughout the entire semester. This may look different just depending on what your instructor has assigned, but I'm just going to show you the most common assignment type in this music course. We've made something as a company called listening outlines. These are really good ways for you all to just listen to the music and actually be accountable for really listening to it, because the way that this works is that it actually makes sure that you listen to it all the way through. You can't skip forward, and it will give you points for it. Based on how many points your instructor decides those are worth, but this is the typical assignment. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. I made one available to myself. I'm just going to click on it. And this is exactly how you would do your homework. And we'll just give it a second to load because there is a lot of content in here. It takes a minute. Now, what's cool about a listening outline is it's going to give you little notes about the actual piece that you're listening to as you're listening to it. So it's going to help you actually study what you may be quizzed on later or be discussing in class. So I don't know if you all can hear this, by the way. I'm recording on my screen, but I'm just going to click play for you. And it's probably not coming through, but what it would be, you would be hearing the music, and then these would actually be able to scroll through. But let's say I'm going to try to game the system, and I'm going to just try to scan through and go all the way to the end. You see, I'm still at 9% of this piece. So it didn't get me to 100%. So you really do have to go back and listen to it all so that you get credit for the entire thing. The way you get the full points is by listening to 100% of each piece. So it's really important that you do sit here and you do spend time with the piece as it's playing. Okay, I'm going to save and exit. I'm also going to show you just how to use the ebook that's inside of here too. It's really nice. You can just click directly on this and it's the entire ebook. And what's cool about the ebook is that the listening guides are embedded inside. So if you, for some reason you're reading the text and you want to actually listen to the piece in which the text is talking about, you can click right on it with inside here too. This is completely searchable. You can annotate it. You can jump to a specific page. Let's say your instructor's like jump to page 53. You can do that. But this is all inside. So all the content that's actually in the print text is in here as well. So it is really easy to go all digital in this type of course. The very last thing I want to talk to you all about, and I have, I think, 2 minutes left of this video, is I am going to show you what to do if you all need help. Let me get my little PowerPoint up here. Hold on one second. I'm going to tell you all what to do if you need tech support. So the first thing that I always tell all the students if I go see them in person in class is your instructor is not tech support. So it is the responsibility of you to actually call our tech support people if you're having any issues, whether that be registration, issue with a listening guide, an issue seeing your homework grade, whatever that might be. We have customer service that's here for you and they're really good. They're open almost 24 hours a day, 7 days a week now, which is amazing. So please take the time to put this 1-800 number in your phone right now. I guarantee at some point you might have a question that you shouldn't even go to your instructor about if it has to do with Connect. So please put this 1-800 number in your phone right now. The couple things that CXG can help you with is registration, tech issues, how-tos, etc. I'm also here to tell you it's always best to call and not email. The reason this is because let's say you have an issue and you email our tech support. You can do that, but then tech support will probably have a follow-up question for you. You have now made something that could have been resolved in 10 minutes take 3 days because you're going back and forth via email with someone. We have tons of people on the phone, just call them first. You will also get a ticket number. If your issue is not resolved, give your ticket number to your instructor and they'll provide it to me and I will escalate the issue to get that resolved for you. I have a really good rate of making those go away within 24 hours, but we cannot do anything unless you give your instructor a ticket number, and your instructor will be expecting you to give them a ticket number if you're complaining about a tech issue. They're 8-digit numbers and they're basically your receipt for the call. They help us track your issue and we can have multiple sets of eyes on it. So 2 big things. Call our tech support at this number, 1-800-331-5094, and save your ticket number especially if you have an issue that cannot be resolved. We cannot do anything without that ticket number. Thanks for watching. Please call customer service and customer experience group if you have any issues with getting started, and I hope you have a wonderful semester. Thank you. Bye.